If you feel like you never have enough time to do the things that you want to do, if you feel like you're spending too much of your time on somebody else's time, then this is definitely the video that you will want to check out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I provide helpful tips and tricks to help you plan with purpose. If you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe to my channel. We would love to have you here. All right, now that we've got that out the way, let's jump into my favorite time blocking tips for beginners. Time blocking is something that I love to do. It is literally one of my favorite things to do because it helps me to be more efficient with my time. So you may be asking yourself, why do you even need to time block in the first place? Well, for me, because I have a 9-to-5, time blocking is really helpful for me to maximize my time, especially because I want to have more time to create more content like this. Then I want to make sure that I'm being thoughtful and using my time wisely. It's so easy to get caught up on scrolling on IG or binge watching videos on Netflix, and that is really the easiest way to waste your time. And time is money, so you have to make sure that you are being as efficient as possible with your time and just spending it doing the things that you actually want to be doing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be making money with your time. It might just be that you are resting, maybe even taking a nap. But if you taking a nap means that you can feel more rested and efficient for the rest of your day, then by all means, be a part of the nap crew. On top of that, if you're looking to do more with your time, like make more money, or if you're looking for more time to spend with your family, then really taking the time to time block will really help you out there. Not only does time blocking help you to organize your time, it also helps you to prioritize your time. I love time blocking because it helps me to realize like how I'm actually spending my time at a large scale view. So when I'm time blocking, I try to look for balance. Yes, I have my job for 9-to-5, but I have to make sure that I'm spending time writing content. I need to make sure that I'm spending time with my husband, date nights. How am I spending time with my family, spending time with my mom, my brother, my sister? Like, how am I spending time with my nieces and nephews? That is all really, really important for you to understand how you're spending your time in your life. Because before you know it, it will be the end of the year and you will wonder where all your time went. Yes, I love that time blocking helps me to maximize my time, prioritize my time, and organize my time. It helps me to reduce stress as well as provide control of my life. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and never realize like the entire week has gone by because I feel like my life is out of control. Well, time blocking allows me to feel more in control of my time. Whether it's meal prepping or spending time going to the gym, I find that I'm in more control of my time when I time block. It helps me to see things at a higher level where I'm not feeling like I'm so much in the weeds that everything's controlling me and I'm not controlling my time. Another reason that I love time blocking, but is not necessarily thought of as being the forefront of your mind, it actually helps you to communicate with your family. If you are someone who has like a spouse or even just thinking about spending time with friends, it helps to communicate to them what your priorities are and where you're spending your time. So if you're making more time to spend with them, then you can communicate that to them. Also, if you have kids and you are trying to make sure that you don't miss a play or you don't miss a sport, time blocking allows you to realize the amount of time that you actually need, not just guesstimating what is being used when it comes time for those sports and plays and all that other stuff. So now you know why you need to time block, but now you need to know how to actually do it. And I think there are two major ways that you can time block that are just the most efficient way to do it. The first thing that you can do is have a paper planner. I am definitely a fan of paper planners. I love having the stickers and the different sheet inserts in order for me to help to feel more excited about time blocking. It's not necessarily something that gets you excited in the beginning. I had to really think about what would be more efficient for me to be more organized and actually be efficient with my time. And paper planners helped me to just get started and really make me feel like I had that control that I was looking for. My favorite planner that I absolutely love using was the Happy Planner. It had so many different styles of planner inserts. This one's for teachers, if you're looking to exercise more, organize with weekly or daily or monthly planners. It has all different types of inserts to help you to organize your time better. If the Happy Planner isn't your fancy, then you may want to check out Erin Condren. That is a planner brand that people are completely obsessed over. I've looked at it myself and I think that they are great options if you're looking for another version of a paper planner, if the Happy Planner isn't what suits your fancy. I'll leave links in the description box for both erincondren.com ashleyjumease.com as well as thehappyplanner.com so that you can get started with your paper planning journey. My second favorite way to time block is digital planning. This is for those of us who may not want to spend money on the paper planners. You don't have to. I found that paper planners were great to get me started, but when it came time for all the different things that I did, the paper planner just wasn't able to keep up for me. That's why I had to transition to a digital calendar. And digital calendars have completely changed the game for me. My favorite is using an Apple calendar, but before I used Apple, I also used Google, and both of them work really well. I found that because I have a Mac as well as an iPhone and an Apple Watch, it was just easier for me to stay within the Apple system. But if Google is your fancy, then I would definitely try that out as well. And I know there are other options as digital calendars. Honestly, it doesn't even matter which one you choose, just as long as you choose one that works for you. One thing I love about digital calendars too is that you can easily share those events with other members of your family. If you're looking to share events with your spouse or significant other, or even your kids, trying to make sure that they know of different events that are coming up, that is a great way to keep everyone in sync, is to have a digital calendar. I've also seen where families use calendar boards where they have a big calendar maybe in the kitchen or another area that everyone else sees all the time, and everyone can know like what days certain sports are, what days certain events are, and everyone can be on the same page. Whatever you decide to use, whether it's a digital calendar, a paper planner, or even a calendar board, as long as you do something, I think that's better than nothing. Now that you have your system in place, you definitely want to plan weekly and monthly. Monthly planning is for those big events like graduations, birthdays, and holidays. Those you know are coming up typically earlier enough in advance that you can plan for them ahead of time and have that ready on your monthly calendar. After you have your monthly calendar, then you definitely want to shift to planning weekly. Weekly planning is really what helps you to know what's coming up next for the week, what you need to prepare for, especially if you need a few days to get yourself together for whatever it is that's coming up next. I would encourage you to take it slow to start. It can be really overwhelming to try to jump into everything all at once, and you don't even need to do that. So don't make yourself feel pressured that you have to do it a certain way in order for it to be right. Pick a day when you'll regularly be doing your weekly planning. I love doing mine on a Sunday. Typically, Sundays are the days where I am freest and I'm able to see things from a higher level and get things done more efficiently. If that's what works for you, then I would definitely do that. I would encourage you not to switch up your day if you can help it. Being consistent with one day for your weekly planning will really help you to be consistent with the weekly planning itself. If you're not spending that time weekly planning, you kind of miss out on preparing for things ahead of time, and you always feel like you're trying to play catch up rather than being in control. And the whole concept of time blocking is to make you feel more in control of your day. Now, although you are already planning monthly and weekly, reviewing your calendar daily helps you to see what it is that you actually have planned for that day. It helps you to stay focused and not feel overwhelmed. Again, feeling more in control of your day and of your life in general. I actually like to plan for my next day the night before. Yes, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to get my devotionals and my working out done early in the morning. I find that reviewing my calendar early in the morning doesn't actually help me to feel prepared because I'm already in the swing of things when I wake up. Now that I've chosen to review my calendar nightly, typically around 8 or 9 o'clock when I'm winding down for the evening, then it makes me feel like I'm already prepared for the day because I already know what's coming up. Overall, time blocking doesn't have to be something that is super extravagant or something that makes you feel overwhelmed. Instead, it is something that helps you to gain control so that you can do everything that you're looking to do and maximize your time. If you're looking for other types of videos to help you with planning and goal setting, then you'll definitely want to check out this playlist. If you have any questions about how to time block, as well as any comments or just videos that you want to see next on my channel, please leave them in the comments below and I'll definitely check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.